Let's see if we're gonna pick it up the camera, the sound. Now I have to make it straight again.
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay. Alright. You don't know what's that, Mr. Roma?
I told you.
We are recording, right?
Yeah.
I'm recording because I want to prove you that.
Yeah. Look, that's why I tell you. I don't.
Listen up. When they change the tires, okay, and it came to check it, to fix the TPM,
Yes, you did.
there are two options inside, 19-inch and 20-inch 20-inch rims. You hear the sound?
Yeah.
Alright, very good. Now, let's repeat it again, but I'm gonna apply a little bit brake. I'm gonna have my foot on the brake. Okay? See what happened. When I was setting up the TPM, I have an option there. I can choose 19-inch and 20-inch
Okay.
rim. The rim on this car is 21.
Okay.
Alright? So when I'm turning full to the left or full to the right, the speeds, they're not exactly the same. The inner tire has less speed than the outer tire, right?
Yeah, I got your point.
Okay. So this small difference by 1 inch, it's activating the ABS on this wheel. That's why you hear krr krr like this. Now that I'm hitting the brake, you're not gonna hear it. Let me go now clockwise. I'm gonna make it straight. We are in a parking lot, by the way. Turn on also the hazard lights. Click the button. Yeah, don't come anybody here. Okay. Let me make it straight. I'm slightly on the brake. You see, I'm stepping on the brake. You didn't hear it, right?
I tell you, can you say something?
Wait, you don't hear it. If I release the brake,
I hear it.
see. Now you'll get. You hear it now?
Yeah.
You hear this now?
Yeah.
Okay. If I hit the brake, you're gonna deactivate it. It's flashing everything here because I'm reading it. Because I have it here. Now, was that long enough, the recording, what we did? Or I have to do it? No, it was long enough, I think. Let's make another one around to have more, and then we're gonna check inside of the engine room. This one, I don't know if they can correct it from the programming, let us say, the unit, to understand that the car is 21-inch rim, and it's not 20. Okay? I think we're gonna have it different on the speed as well. Except if they play with the profile. Okay, nice. This is the data that I need. That makes a sound, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's stop 1 second. Don't touch anything. Stop the recording and save it. Stop the recording there. Yeah. Click OK. Very good. I'm on parking. Now, what I want to show you. No, stay there. I want to put on the video only. So we have 295, 35 the profile, 21 the tire. Okay. Now inside, if you go, come on, where I'm going? No options. No. How I did the last time? No, I forget it. God damn. Give me a second to see where I went last time. Or I went from here. Did I went from this side? Tire pressure, tire info, all seasons 20-inch. You see this? Okay. Now if I go adjust all season, you see I have 19-inch and 20-inch.
Okay.
I don't have 21. You get my point? Now if they play with the profile of the tire and they fix the correct height, I don't know actually, to be honest. Let me see which tires supposed to be written on the fuel flap or here on the door. Give me a second, let's go back.
The flap will open.
The fuel flap.
Yeah,
1 second.
like this.
Nope, it's not here. Where it is? No, it's not from this side. Dang it. Ah, here. Damn. 295, 35, 21. 295, 35. So it's right. 295, 35, 21. But inside, why I have an option only 19 and 20? On the sticker here, it's correct.
It's correct.
Inside I have only 19 and 20. I don't have an option for 21. Okay, now disconnect it from the unit to stop flashing. Okay, there's no fault codes. Okay, no, go back. Okay, go back out of the unit. Very good. Back again. Alright, maybe we need to turn off the... Yeah,
It's gone,
okay.
it's gone.
Okay, it disappeared.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, let's go at the garage to see through the diagnostic what's happening. Again, there is no problem with the differential. There is no problem with the transfer case. There is no problem with the transmission. There is no problem with the brakes. It's applying the brake. And again, if you hit the brake, it's only in the full turn. And then when you turn it back to straight. So, I don't know if they can correct this from the software. Okay? But again, there is no problem that's gonna hurt the car. Because you're not turning full to the left and full to the right with 200 kilometers. You get my point? You're turning full to the left with what? With 5 kilometers per hour probably? Or 10 maximum, right?
Yeah.
So you're not hurting anything. It's annoying, yes. It doesn't belong on a Porsche. That means you can accept it on the Toyota, but you're not gonna accept it on a Porsche. Yes, you're right on that. But to fix a software, let us say, to don't act like that when you're turning, it's beyond my skills. Okay? Let's go to see the recording. You're not gonna be able to watch it. I went through all the recording. You're not gonna be able to watch it. Why? Because it has a refresh rate every second, and this is happening for a short period of time. It's not coming, let us say, this engagement of the brake. It's happening in a milliseconds. It's not happening for a full second, if you like. What you see here, this is the brake pressure sensor. Okay, this is when I'm applying brake or when it's increasing the pressure inside the system. 0, you don't hit the brake at all. Then when you hit the brake, it comes a spike up. If you see a spike that comes once up and down, this is, you cannot be so fast with the brake pedal to give so much, let us say, pressure so suddenly. I believe that makes sense what I'm saying. What we see here, front left wheel speed, front right wheel, rear right and rear left. From this what you see that the rear left has 6.9 kilometers, the rear right has 10 kilometers. That means I'm on the left turn. Okay, and if I click play, what I was looking for, I was looking to see if on the pressures here, if it has any spike, let us say, one spike and comes down. Not me when I'm applying brakes, because sometimes I was turning, let us say, and I was applying a little bit the brake to don't activate the ABS, and it was fine. As soon as I was removing my foot from the brake, you hear again the sound when you're full left or full right. I believe that has to do with the rims and the tires, and I believe it's very small, it's a little bit, and I believe that when they're gonna come somewhere on the tires, this will gonna disappear completely. That's what I believe. I might be wrong. Again, I'm on the left turn. This is the vehicle speed. It's 9.4, but you know the outer wheels are gonna have more speed than the inner wheels when you're turning normal. Okay, I'm not turning crazy. 10 kilometers, you can see, not something more than this. I'm looking for something like this, because this thing here, you cannot do it, let us say, you cannot keep a straight line like this or like this with your foot. You're always, you're moving your foot, so that means you apply a little bit more pressure, you remove a little bit pressure. Here you see 5.7 bar, 6.3 bar. It does have a good refresh rate. If it was have a better refresh rate, you can see all the inputs from this point of view. To me, there's nothing wrong with the car. There's no sound from the differential, from the transfer case, because I hear it also on the lift. We lift up the car, and I hear the rear diff, the transfer case, the transmission, the wheel bearings, with a stethoscope, with the headphones and microphone. I have shown you actually this before. I didn't hear any problem, either when it was going front or when it goes back. This one, when I'm turning full left, I'm feeling it from the rear left wheel. Sometimes that's engaging the brake, the ABS. When I'm going full right, I feel it from the right, the rear right wheel. That's engaging also the brake. Either, how you can double check this one, if you get on the sticker, it says 3521R, okay? R21. That means 21 inch with 35 profile. inside of the instrument cluster, I can choose 19 or 20. Either you're gonna make a software update and to have the option for 21 rims, okay? Or you can try, let us say, if there is anybody else with 20-inch wheels and rims and tires on the Porsche, you can just swap the tires, the wheels complete, and make again the same test. For me, from what I feel and from what I saw, there's nothing to touch. I cannot touch anything. I cannot say let's open the differential. There is no problem for me. And when they changed the oil of the differential, the guys before, actually this sound was even before. But anyhow, the engagement of the brakes, they didn't see any shiny glitter, any glowing stuff inside the differential or in the transfer case or in the transmission. So, to me, it's purely the management. That's it. I'm just saying.